Hi, this is Brent from TradeGuild.blogspot.com, and it is the 22nd of November. And we had a pretty good week on some of our ideas. So I hope some people made some money. I'm going to take a look at a couple that looked pretty good today, either that they moved nice or that they set up nice. So you can review the past couple nights of videos, Monday and Tuesday night. Each had 2 or 3 videos each, so you can see what the ideas were. But here's one that was on either Monday or Tuesday, or I think actually both in this case. INSM, so we had a real nice move yesterday, and yesterday it was up a good 12.75%. Today we got another almost 6%. So INSM, at this point, the pullback might be to the 10-day moving average when it occurs. So you might want to add to that position there or enter it. But I don't think it's going to come back as far as we were talking about last night from the looks of things. Next up is NPSP, and we were talking about this as a breakout from this bottom formation here. I'm not quite sure what to call it, but it's been kind of an interesting breakout. We had some pretty good volume yesterday, and it was up again today. Still not able to get above yesterday's trading range, so there might be some resistance in that area. But in any case, a pullback obviously to this $5 level would make a good add to or a good entry on NPSP. And next up we have HXL, and this is one I was talking about last night. I'm kind of a little bit bearish on this sector, the aerospace and defense, and I'm short ORB. But I mentioned HXL, and I thought this one looked like one of the only really nice looking stocks I've seen in this sector. And it responded today with a 3.75% move. So that's a little breakout there from this prior high. So I think we're just starting the new leg up here. Hopefully we'll have some more to go in HXL. And here's SRT. And SRT, I've mentioned this rounding bottom. Maybe it's going to form some kind of a cup and handle or something. I don't know. I'm not too fond of that formation anyway. But I was talking about this being maybe a little bit interesting on a pullback to that 22-day moving average. We were talking about that on this night. So we've had the last 2 days have pulled back like we were expecting to see or hoping to see. And hopefully we'll get a little pullback here. Maybe we'll have some sort of triangle, whether it be like that or maybe an ascending triangle. But in any case, I think it looks kind of interesting at that 22-day moving average. Next up is DNE, which is Dune Energy, and I was talking about this yesterday, that I'd like to see some exposure in my portfolio to energy. I'm pretty locked up right now in positions. But DNE, we mentioned last night, and it's up 4.25% today. And it's hitting that resistance at that 200-day moving average. So we'll see what happens there. If it can bust through that, I'd expect that we'll see this make a new high in short order. So DNE is looking pretty good here. And next up is MEMY. And this looks like one of those stocks that is just getting ready to explode. It looks like it's coiling up into a nice tight consolidation over here. The volume's trailing off, as you can see. And the accumulation indicators look fantastic. So I've got to put this one at the top of my list, I think, for purchases come the next trading day. I guess Friday it would be. Hopefully I'll be back to do videos. I'm going to try to go surfing tomorrow, and it's been a while since I've been out. We have a nice north swell coming in, so hopefully I don't break my neck. I'll be back to do some more videos. Okay, so here's Health Spring Services, and this one set up pretty nice here into this 50-day moving average for a short. Let's take a look at this 1 hour chart real quick. Yeah, I like what I see here. I think this is a pretty good candidate for a short. So here it is again with the 50-day moving average in yellow. It's bouncing right into that. So I would say, break above that 50-day moving average over here. Say $20, up around 20 would be a stop. And hopefully we'll get to see some downside on this. This is healthcare plans, and the whole healthcare sector is just in shambles recently. So here's versus its sub-industry. So, it's in line with the sector more or less, but nasty looking sector right now. Here's Rambus, RMBS, very volatile stock. I made a lot of money last year on Rambus. I doubled my portfolio on this trade from October to January, and I kept adding on to it. I threw it in my trend channel, which I'm going to show you later tonight. I've had a lot of emails about it, so I'm just going to go ahead and put it on a video so everybody can see it. But Rambus looks like it's maybe getting ready to do something here. They do have some issue. I can't remember exactly what it is. They're late in filing something. There's some issue with Rambus, so check into that. That may affect things. So let's take a look at what we have next. Alcoa, I mentioned yesterday. I thought this was looking good for mom and pop portfolio. It's not a whole lot of volatility in this stock, but man, what a move today, up 4.25%. There it is on that big gap. So now we have support at the top of this gap right here. I'm going to guess that's around 29.30, somewhere in there. That should act as support. So if we get a pullback to that area, that's an add to or a buy, in my opinion. So Alcoa did what we like. And next up is STC. And I was talking about STC being that that rounding bottom that I like so much. There it is in volume. And we're talking about, again, a pullback to the 22-day moving average around 38 or so. So it's on its way. It's pulling back, and today was down just 0.5%. So it looks pretty good. I like this company. And here's BKHM, and we're talking about a breakout here from this pattern. You see where I have the trend line here representing resistance, and it was up 6.7% today. So BKHM on the video last night, we called this a long, and looks really good. So hopefully we'll see some more in this one. Maybe we'll get a chance to buy it or add to it on a pullback. And here's ARTX. And ARTX, I liked around that 22-day moving average. It pulled down pretty close to it the other day. This one is actually supporting off of this gap right here. You can see the support right in this area. So $1.80, $1.85. I think we're in a pretty good area for a buy right now in ARTX. And here's NVS, and this is looking like a short to me. It's gapped up on this doji day. So we have a doji right under that 50-day moving average. Let's take a look at our accumulation distribution. Lots of distribution over here. TSV below that zero line. Money stream looks really bad, and BOP looks really bad down here below its moving average. So I think NVS is a good short right now at these levels. Actually, today would have been a really ideal day to short it. So hopefully some of you guys saw the video in the last couple days and got short on NVS. I like that one a lot. That's nice. You can see this gap over here. Resistance right there at that gap. These gaps are so powerful. I talk about them all the time. Here's INB. Again, this is one that's setting up for a pretty decent short under that 200-day moving average. We're getting these spinning tops or star formations in here. So INB looks pretty good for a short. CTTY. All right, CTTY. We are up 30.66% today on CTTY. We talked about this the last couple days. Last night I said I thought this stock just looked like it was ready to go. It looked like it was ready to break out. Up 30% today. So CTTY, I hope somebody got a piece of that because I sure didn't. And we're back to INSM. So that's it for this video. Let's just go back and look at CTTY again. Oof, look at that. Right through that 200-day moving average. Look at that in blue. That's the 200-day moving average. Having a little trouble over here. This huge volume came through. Let me show you what we were looking at last night in CTTY. This is what we were seeing last night. And yesterday was really a great day to buy it there at 473 on that doji day. So congratulations to anybody who got a piece of that. So check back. I'm going to be back with one more video on that trend channel. And I hope everybody has a fantastic Thanksgiving and you enjoy your families and have a safe trip if you're traveling. Okay? Good night.